and either after 2 days of a little bit higher carbs, 82.6 kilograms. You know what time it is. What is going on, guys? Gino checking back in for another video today. It's around 8:50 right now and I'm having my first coffee of the day. Currently 5 days out from the show, so I'm actually really glad with that weigh-in. Weigh-ins don't really matter at this point because it's all about filling up my glycogen, but it's a good thing that once I'm carving up, which I am doing right now, the weight isn't jumping up drastically, so that means that I'm not going to be holding water or spilling over too early. It's very hard to believe that it's actually like 5 days away from now. I'm freaking 5 days out at the moment. The past weeks have flown by so fast, especially like nearing show day. You get in the sort of groove that you're like so focused, so dialed in that you're constantly just doing the things that you need to do and the time flies by. So as of today, 5 days out, and the carbs will be again 350 grams instead of 325. So I'm not doing intermittent fasting anymore. I woke up at around 8 or something, 8:20, and I had again a very bad night's sleep. I woke up in the middle of the night at 5 AM, laid in bed with my eyes closed until 6. Then finally was able to fall asleep until around 7:15 AM. At that point I thought to myself, I'm giving up, so I wanted to like just stay awake, but managed to fall asleep again and then woke up at around 8:20. So I think I managed to get around my 7 hours of total sleep. So anyway, breakfast of the day is the usual. 100 grams of oats. I'm just gonna pour in the remainder of the whey. A little bit of cacao powder, around 20 grams to be exact. And to top it off, some hot water. Stir that baby up. Now let it sit for just a couple of minutes. It actually feels like I'm doing a cooking show right now. Cooking with Gino. Of course, you already know. Nutella sandwich with 30 grams of Nutella. There we go. Alright, so a new devoted episode is done, ready to render, so it's time for me to go to the gym and do my last actual squatting session. Now, I'm going to be keeping some reps in reserve and sticking to lighter loads because I don't want my legs to be too taxed come show day. I also said that I wanted to have my last leg day on Monday, but I'm actually going to put it on Wednesday, so I'm going to be having lower upper, Friday off, and then Saturday is show day. So I'm going to the gym right now, and afterwards I have a sports massage specifically targeted towards the quads to get some water retention out there, especially from all the cardio that I've been doing, because as I've mentioned before, my legs are sore AF. My bro Ruben is hooking me up, and I hope that I can actually record that and take you guys along with that experience, because trust me, it's gonna be painful. Let's head to the gym. The last actual squatting session. Now, as I've mentioned a couple of times before, I was going into this workout with the idea and intention of keeping reps in the tank. I've upped my rep range to 8 to 10 reps on the squat in particular and all the compounds, simply because I don't want to tax myself too much, especially on leg day. I want to allow my legs to heal up, recover, and not be sore when it's time to pose them for minutes on end on show day. So I just kept it at 100 kilograms and did 8 to 10 reps for 3 sets. So the intensity and a little bit of the volume is lower during this entire week, and I'm just like I said, allowing my legs to recover, since when you train legs and you have some leg definition, you will know that when you go heavy on legs, your definition washes away. So even on these leg presses, I kept it at 3 plates per side, and I just busted out like I believe 10 to 12 reps, going through the motions, getting some blood in there, simply allowing the carbs to travel to the right places, and that is pretty much it. So I was actually very surprised at how I was feeling after this session, because it literally felt as if there was a weight lifted off of my shoulders. I only did around 150 calories of cardio afterwards, and then after this leg session I had a sports massage, so please stay tuned because I was in a lot of pain. So it felt very weird, to say the least. This entire week, as with the past couple of days that I've been recording this video, my stress levels have dropped tremendously, and it's showing in my physique. That's not a very crazy thing about it. So again, the only thing that I did during this entire leg workout was squats, leg press, leg curls, so hamstring curls, calves, let me see, some abs, and that was pretty much it. I'm not going to be doing any deadlifts anymore, at least for this peak week, since when you go through a lot of eccentrically loaded exercises, there tends to be a lot of water that goes to the muscles that you're putting under tension, because they require a lot of energy. So I wanted to put those away for the time being, simply focus on contracting the muscles, like I said, allowing the blood and the glycogen, the carbs, go to the places that I want to go, and that was pretty much it. So if you want to see me in agonizing pain, I suggest you keep watching the video. Right, so I blasted through that leg session, and now it's time for the pain table, a sport massage. This will allow my legs to heal up and not be too sore when I'm posing on stage soon. I'm ready, I think. Alright, so I got the card to film, so I'm here with the bro that I've always covered in my videos, Ruben.
Hi guys.
The physical therapist. And he's going to be putting some lines in my quads. Now, especially since doing all the cardio and doing the heavy weight training, your legs tend to be a little bit watery from all the water retention due to the heavy stimulus of training itself. So we're going to put some work on there.
Okay, bro. Flex them and lift them up a little bit, like from the hip, so you get the upper part of the quad. Yes, that's good. More. Yes. Let's see what we can do. Alright. Laat je nu alles los? Want je hebt flinke tonus. Oké. Daar gaan we mee aan de slag. Hier zitten best wel wat verklevingen. Dit stuk, die gaan we openmaken. Hier, deze is het grootst.
Ja, joh.
Hier naar boven toe, deze.
Laterale zijde is echt
Precies. Precies. Dus deze gaan we eerst even mee pakken. En je gaat pijn krijgen, geloof me. Dat is zo.
Oei, 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 oei. Yes.
Flex hem eens een beetje. Ja, flex maar door. Oké. Yes, maar even los. Wij zijn er bijna. Dit trekt wel heel snel weg hoor. In een paar dagen is dat weg. Dat zie je niet meer op je wedstrijd. Respect man.
Oei.
Dit is de pijnlijkste. Dit is de laatste die ik doe in deze kant. Dit is het. Op adem door. Mooie twitches.
Jezus.
Yep.
Fuck man.
Goed man. Daarbovenin is split hè?
Ja joh. Dichter bij die hip flexen.
Ja.
Nee.
Ja, dat doe je ook wel een beetje mee. Zoals gaat het al opnemen.
Jezus.
I know bro, I know.
Sorry bro.
Nou, die lijn is eigenlijk al, die bruises zeg maar, die gaan er nog wel uit. Klein stukje naar achter staat je net volgens mij, of niet? What the fuck? Juist. Die laatste.
That sport massage was a killer, but it definitely did make a huge difference in the legs. So shout out to my boy Ruben for hooking me up once again. So anyway, trained legs, did a little bit of cardio, around 150 calories, just walked with a pretty low intensity for about 30 minutes or something. So it's time to have some carbs and eat the post-workout meal. So I had 4 rice cakes, but as you can see I already ate one, so I had 4 rice cakes in total with 30 grams of light strawberry jelly and 20 grams of normal peanut butter on top of these 2 rice cakes. And I added a little bit of sea salt on top of the rice cakes. 500 grams of quark, which is pretty much the only source of dairy I'll be having for the day. And 250 grams of mixed frozen berries. Alright, so I'm taking a little walk right now. I said that I'm dropping my cardio a little bit or tapering it down, but it doesn't mean that I'm not going to be doing anything, since if I drop all of my cardio at once, my net caloric intake would be way higher, and I still want to remain lean while filling out my frame. So I'm going for around 2000 steps or something, just walking for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, so that at the end of the day I've burned a little bit less calories than I normally would and my calories are higher. So let's make some steps. Also, my legs hurt like crazy after that sports massage, but it's for a good cause. You know, tomorrow the pain will be pretty much gone and I will see some more definition. That's what we're going for. So you'll see that in a physique update that I'll do tomorrow to kind of see the comparison between today and tomorrow. It's also pretty weird to think about the fact that the hard work's actually like done. You know, it's just a matter of relaxing right now. Not going too hard in the gym, so leaving 2 reps in the tank on pretty much all exercises and just carving up, man. It's exciting to say the least. Alright guys, it is the next day. Sleep has been crappy again. I woke up at like 6:30 AM or something. As you guys know, I wake up way before my alarm clock goes off, and when I wake up I have a little bit of trouble falling asleep again. So I was up until... It wasn't that long actually this night. I fell asleep pretty fast afterwards, but just the disrupted nights of sleep are, as you can see, pretty tough, to say the least. Right, so let's see how the legs are doing. Not looking too shabby, man. Alright guys, so breakfast today. Same old, same old. Alright guys, about to head to the gym. Now as you can see, I'm keeping 2 reps in reserve for pretty much all exercises in general for the remainder of the entire peak week. So I'm going to be taking you guys through the quick little workout. Hopefully get a nice little pump from the extra carbs and the glycogen that I'm holding. Let's go. The final bench press session. Now this is not the final upper body session because on Thursday I have my last upper body session planned, but this was the last actual bench press session. So again, same for the legs. I'm keeping 2 reps in reserve, so I'm staying like far away from failure and just simply focusing on contracting the muscles and allowing me to signal where I want the blood and the carbs to go to. So again, for the bench press, I kept it at around 90 kilograms for 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps, and I believe I strayed more towards the 8 rep range, so not going any lower than that. So this is actually the first time that I'm hopping off my RPT lean mass program. Now for the entirety of prep, I was on the RPT lean mass program, and that allowed me to pretty much maintain all of my strength up until the last like 2 or 3 weeks, simply because I dropped 8 kilograms in total. It's like, I believe 17.6 pounds if I'm not mistaken. So I've pretty much been able to maintain a lot of my strength, the majority of my strength. So if you're interested in hopping on the RPT lean mass program, I have a link in the description
It's a full program, included 40 fully detailed pages in a PDF ebook that pretty much goes over everything that you need to know in order to nail the program, build some lean muscle mass and some quality strength. I did a little bit more exercises than this, but I wasn't able to film all of them, and that is it for the video. Alright, and that is all for this video, guys. I sincerely hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to smash the like button, because it really helps out the channel grow. Comment down below and subscribe to the channel for so much more content coming really soon. I'm out, guys, and peace out. See you in the next one.